Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what this wage cage is, okay? In case you guys don't know. A wage cage is when you are stuck in either a career title, on a job, or in some type of position where you have been getting paid the same rate for years. Company has no intention of giving you raises, and you have to create other ways to get income. Most people work doubles, and it really just drains you. It takes away from your family life, it puts a strain on your relationship. So, let me tell you a little bit about my wage cage. I'm a registered nurse. I've been an RN for 20 years. When I first got out of nursing school, I think I made something like $53,000 a year, which turned into like 60 because I was working at the hospital. They give you like six more dollars for a diff and more on the weekend. Well, after 20 years, how much do y'all think I should be making? You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of experience. I've been a supervisor 3 times, and I've been a ADON, which is an assistant nursing director. So after 20 years, packed with all that experience with other fields, do you know what they like to pay me? They like to pay me new grad level. Okay. So a new grad may come in where I live at on the East Coast. She may come in today making like $39 to $42 an hour. Why would you pay me that after 20 years? You know what I'm saying? My first year out of nursing school, I worked for an agency at a prison. They tend to pay more in high risk environments like prisons or psych hospitals or substance abuse treatment centers. I made $41 then. That was 20 years ago. So why would you? That's called the wage cage. When someone looks at your resume and they do not take into consideration or acknowledge the fact that you come packing with 2 decades of experience in a profession that is well in demand and they pay you what they're paying a new grad or mid grad, it's called the wage cage. Now, let's apply that to other jobs because I've worked them all. You've been working at ShopRite or you've been working at the casino and you've been making what, 15 to $20 for the last 5 years. That's a wage gauge. You've put in the email to upper management. May I please have a raise considering the cost of inflation and family? Um, I really believe that after 5 years, with the experience I bring to the company, I deserve a raise. And they say, we don't have the finances right now. That's what my boss told me when I put in for a raise. He said he's not at liberty financially to give it to me. So I think I left like 5 weeks after that. He is an RN just like me. He owns his own nursing staffing agency. He's pulling in millions of dollars a year. There's a hint. I always drop a gem to you RNs who are looking at this, LPNs who are looking at this, MPs. Y'all already know the deal. You can have your own RN staffing agency. And because you send nurses to different facilities, you're going to be bringing in millions of dollars. This job that I just left in November, I was making $121,200. Now, you guys may say, well, what are you complaining about? Number one, I had to work 46 and a half to 54 and a half hours per week to get that. So I'm not technically making the 121. I had to work doubles to get it, which all average out to 6 days a week. No RN of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years should have to work that many years. I mean, I'm sorry, should have to work that many days just to get what she's due. To be honest with you, back in 2006, coming in med surg telemetry in the hospital, taking care of post op patients, reading a heart monitor, I should have started at 100K. So a wage cage is a design of pay rates that lure you into a facility, like dangling a carrot, making you think, ooh, I'm going to make this much money. But once you get on the job and you learn the job and you see how much work you're doing and you're doing like 4 times the work, they're always short staffed, and they only seem to have these ferry staffs that pop up when the state comes. That means they always have the staff. The employer is only thinking about himself. So he's utilizing me, one nurse, to do the job of 3, 4 nurses. And he's only going to pay me at new grad or mid grad level. That's a wage cage. It could be the same if you work at ShopRite, if you work at McDonald's, if you work in a casino, if you're an attorney, if you are in your job for several years, even if you get those 4% raises, those are wage cases. I'll give you another example. Prior to being a nurse, I was a counselor in a group home with mentally ill people. I started out making $8.41 an hour. I worked there for 7 years. Do y'all know what I was making when I left? $11.04. How in 7 years I only got $3? Only to graduate nursing school, go right across the street from there to a nursing home. I started out, they did lowball me. I was a new grad. That's another thing to look out for. They will lowball you when you're new. I say tough it out, get some experience under your belt. After a year, you should be requesting what you're worth. But they brought me in at $23 an hour. But when I worked for them for 6 months, guess what? I looked at my paycheck one day, opened it up. It was a little insert in there. Audra, thank you for all you do. You're very professional. We have rewarded you with a $4 raise. I went from $23 to $27 in 6 months. That is paying someone and rewarding them for their skills, their expertise, and their worth. I got out of the wage cage, y'all. You got to follow me. Click that like button, subscribe. I'll tell you what I did after I got out and how you can do it too. Right now, one of my new businesses, which is Legal Nurse Consultant, I have to do attorney outreach. Y'all have a nice day. Bye.